my screen. So what we're going to do is you'll be able to record it and just send it to your clients afterwards. Thank you very much for joining the Elim power session. This power session is just on MediHeel today. And we're just going to run through the pedicure and the basics. The last time we spoke a little bit about sales, and I know from other countries there was a very positive reaction to that, and I'd love to do that again if we can do it on a Q&A format for future. But for today, we're just going to do the Elim MediHeel power session. Okay, so my name is Shantelle Booysen. If you want to get in contact with me, my email address is on the screen at chantelle@elimspaproducts.com. You can also join our Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, or you can just email us or visit our website. It's on either on youthbeauty.com, I think it's .com, or Elim Spa Products New Zealand for updates. Okay, so just a basic on just to see where MediHeel fits in. Elim, the scientific solution, is our umbrella brand. And from there, we have 3 lines. The first one being our pedicure range, which we're going to talk about briefly today, which is MediHeel. Then we have an anti-aging, anti-pigmentation manicure range, which is MediHand. And then we have Body Science, which is our body range and specifically designed for pregnant women. Okay, so MediHeel, as I said, is our pedicure range, and we distribute this range in 21 countries. We are busy branching out as we speak in the USA at the moment. That is our latest one. And on the screen here, you see a couple of steps. And I often get asked the question, why another foot range? Why another pedicure range? There are so many on the market. And the answer is quite simple. I'll be brief with you about this. We developed the range in 2004. And the reason why I developed the range was because I couldn't find a pedicure line that was advanced enough to give me results that I wanted on my feet. What I found was that the ranges in pedicure and in manicure were very basic. They were cream, scrubs, mask, and a soak. And all of them are more or less the same 4 steps with different fragrances and different colors, or different branding, different packaging. But basically, it was all about a salt soak. Then you scrub the foot with sugar. Then you put the mask on, the cream mask on, and then you massage with the cream. And right through, it was the same thing. And I wanted something that would use facial ingredients in a pedicure range. I wanted a scrub that wasn't simply a sugar scrub, but that would use alpha-hydroxy acids. I wanted a replacement for the file and the blade, etc. And I wanted something with a fine fragrance. I didn't want something that had a mint flavor or menthol fragrance in it. I wanted something with a fine fragrance. And so I set out to develop the MediPedi, the MediHeel Pedicure. The other reason, of course, was that I wanted a range that was result-driven. I didn't want just something that would pamper the feet and that I could just go to the spa salon for an experience. But because I lived in Israel for 3 years, my feet were very dry at the time. And I wanted something that would really give me results. That would get rid of the cracked heels and keep them away. So that was really why MediHeel was born. I want to reiterate our motto or our philosophy behind the brand, and I have shared this with a few of you. The Elim brand stands for, I'll read it to you. It's everything we do at Elim. We ask ourselves why the body is reacting in a certain way and how we can fix this. We then design complementary products to assist the healing. And I'll explain this to you with an example. When you look at our pedicure, we replace the filing and the blading with a tonic neutralizer process. The reason why we do this is when you file the foot, you create friction on the skin. Now, just like a shoe that's too tight on your foot that creates friction, the body then gets a warning message. There's a message of trauma that is sent to the brain. and the body reacts and it forms a callus. And this is really our body's wisdom in protecting itself. And when we file the foot and there's heat, the body experiences trauma and it produces more skin. And this is why we wanted to get rid of this filing and blading process. So this explains to you more or less that the body has a certain wisdom. At Elim, we work with that wisdom and we design complementary products around that. Okay, when we designed the MediHeel Pedicure system, we wanted a couple of things, and this is all very visible in our pedicure system. The first thing we wanted was less labor with better results. We wanted the pedicurists or the therapist to get away from the situation where they would file and all the dust in their faces. I know it was something that they weren't happy with. So it was definitely something that was less laborious and that created better results and longer lasting results. Of course, we know therapists, they all want something unique and different and new. So we wanted something that was unique and different. We wanted a new generation pedicure. In other words, we wanted a new sequence. We also wanted something that would be affordable, that would not be too expensive for giving you such great results. And then also that really tapped into the scientific market. So although Elim uses botanicals and natural ingredients where we can, there's a lot of research in science on facial products, and we wanted to use a lot of this science and technology in a pedicure range. I'll give you an example. One, of course, is lactic acids, the use of alpha-hydroxy acids on the face. And we wanted to use this on the feet. So just to quickly go over the traditional pedicure and just to point out to you where we are different. The first step in the pedicure is obviously where the therapist would use the foot file or the Pedi blade. In South Africa now, for obvious reasons, the Pedi blade is illegal. And we have replaced this with a chemical callus peel and a neutralizer. It is very important that you use the neutralizer because the callus tonic, the peel, takes the skin to a pH of nearly 11, and the skin needs to be at that pH for the protein bonds to break up. But water does not neutralize an alkaline, so you need the neutralizer to neutralize the skin afterwards. I can just add here that this neutralizer is an absolute essential in the spa, and you shouldn't just be using this for your pedicures. People are calling us saying that they've had amazing results with acne skin because it's a pH problem. They've had results with things like chickenpox, itching skin, eczema, psoriasis, people with measles, just mosquito bites, so many things that you need the neutralization or the pH to be returned on the skin. You can use the neutralizer. We've even had clients who had sunburn and applied the neutralizer who had tremendous results. So this neutralizer can really be used in the spa for anything. Then the second part of the pedicure would be the scrub. And traditionally we have sugar salt scrubs, a granular foot scrub. And we wanted to replace this with an alpha-hydroxy exfoliant. We wanted collagen in there. We wanted all the actives that we know we find in our AHAs in the face. And also we just love the skin tone after an alpha-hydroxy acid exfoliation. So we replaced a harsh sugar scrub with an alpha-hydroxy acid. And of course, the salt draws out moisture, just like it does with food. So we didn't want a salt scrub. We wanted to add moisture, and that's why we opted for the AHAs. Then we have the menthol foot soaks. And this normally would be just a skin softener. And it is the same active ingredients that we find in conditioners or in laundry softeners. And we wanted to better the foot soak and make it an antibacterial and an antifungal foot soak. So we made the spa additive, and this is not only hydrating and softening, but it also adds that antibacterial and antifungal antifungal agent to the foot soak that is unique. Then the cuticle oil was also something that we looked at. And very often when you look at cuticle oils, or not very often, almost always when you look at cuticle oils, it's always a combination of between 2 and 3 oils. But what we wanted with our cuticle oil was a combination of all the best oils. So we took 10 oils, or to be more specific, 8 oils and 2 flower extracts that combines antibacterial and antifungal oils. And we put it in a base of defractionated coconut oil. In other words, you take the acid out of the coconut oil and then it doesn't solidify. But in there, we added things like arnica, calendula, there's some rose oil in there, palm oils, and all kinds of wonderful healing products. There's also an SPF in there, so it protects the cuticle, and it also, and it also moisturizes the cuticles while protecting it against bacteria and fungi. Okay, and then of course we get to the massage medium, and our massage medium, the main objective here was we wanted something that would be extremely hydrating, but it had to give you an anti-slip after the pedicure, because this was one of the biggest concerns from clients. They said that they leave the pedicure and then the feet are slippery in the shoe, or they try and drive off, and it's an uncomfortable situation when the foot's full of oil. So what we did here was we used a silicone called dimethicone. And silicone is a beautiful ingredient. As long as you move silicone, you get slip, and it gives you the movement you need when you massage. But the minute you leave silicone, it forms a layer around the skin, and it gives you that non-slip effect that you want. So that was what we did with our foot perfector, is we created a heel balm. And as I say, it has a wonderful slip to it as long as you move it, but the minute you leave it, it actually creates a layer around the skin. You can have a look at some of the spritzers, facial spritzers. I don't know if some of you are familiar with, I think MAC has one where you spray the face and then it sets the makeup afterwards. This is more or less the same technology that we use in our foot perfector. So it sets the foot just like the facial products or the spritzers sets the makeup on the face. Okay, and then the final product in our pedicure would be the gold spritz, and this is really something that just beautifies the feet and the legs. It is a Dolce & Gabbana fragrance that is beautiful, and it contains a gold shimmer that is very hydrating, and it contains glycerine. And it's a beautiful spritz, not only just for the legs and feet, but also, of course, for the body. Some clients are using it on their hair, and clients are even using it on their clothing. So once you've used it, I promise you'll probably never go back. The fragrance is beautiful. As I say, it's a fragrance from Dolce & Gabbana, and it's called The One. It's a beautiful fragrance and a very affordable product to use on the legs and feet, but also and finish off your pedicure, but of course also to use on the whole body. Fantastic for brides and dancers and functions. The products that we are not showing here is the Ultra Mud that came was added on later, and this is a bentonite clay mask for the feet. I just want to say that when you are pressured for time, there is no reason you shouldn't combine and mix in your hand your alpha-hydroxy acid foot exfoliant and your mask, because both of these products have to be rinsed off in a foot bath, but you can combine them, scrub the foot with the mud and get all the benefits from both these products at the same time. We do a pedicure that is semi-waterless or a water-saving pedicure, and with this water-saving pedicure we combine the AHA and the mud. Okay, I just want to show you quickly the video of in the tutorial, the step-by-step guide. You can request this from your distributor, and read through it. Then we're just going to quickly have a look at a 4-minute video, and I'll show you the tutorials. And I just want to mention that all material that is on social media, you may share. So anything that you see, you may share as much as you want. There are no limits to it. There are no copyrights on it. Even if you want us to put your logos on, we're more than happy to do that for you. So just please email us and ask that. That service is available for you. So by all means, share as much as you like and copy and paste, even put your own logos on there. Just please make sure that you use the correct MediHeel and Elim logos on there as well. So I will just go on and show you on my screen now where the tutorials are. Just 1 second. And I'll just quickly have a run through them, and you can just see what they look like. And as I say, you can request this from your distributor wherever you are. All right, so it gives a brief layout of every product. It also gives you an ingredients listing. Here on the screen, you can see that there is a step-by-step process, and it actually deals with things like buffing the nails, clipping and filing. If you're wondering where these fit in, you can follow these procedures, and they'll tell you exactly when you're supposed to do all the steps, when you apply your top coat, etc., etc. Okay, then next in the tutorial, we discuss every product. You'll see here that the product name, the actives and the benefits. We explain to you the usage, the professional usage, the retail usage, what it contains. There's also a little dictionary, and we just explain to you exactly what the products do. There are also great tips on here that you can use and familiarize yourselves with all the actives and the benefits. Okay, here you see the Cuticle MD, as I was saying, the 10 oils: coconut oil, vitamin E, citrus oil, palm oil, soybean oil, calendula, grapeseed, sweet almond, arnica, tiara flower, and it even contains a type of vitamin E that's used as an antioxidant. That's all in the cuticle oil. Our Ultramud, again, just packed with ingredients. The reason why I'm showing you these ingredients is because I need you to understand the difference between a normal mask that might be an aqueous-based cream with a fragrance and maybe one essential oil, compared to the Ultramud. The Ultramud would have bentonite clay or volcanic ash, soybean oil, vitamin F, rosemary oil, maca root, bulbinella, which are superfoods for the skin, arnica, ginger, honey, collagen, vitamin E, lanolin, urea, and of course titanium dioxide. So that will just give you an idea of how many ingredients we put in our products. And I reiterate again that the idea here is to give your feet the benefit that we give normally to our skin on our faces. The last page of your tutorial would be just general questions. People often ask, what is the active ingredient in the callus removal tonic? It's sodium hydroxide. Can you use it on diabetics? Yes, you may. Can you use it on bleeding cracks? No. Will there be a sensation on the skin when you use it? No. How do I apply the tonic? You can read it there. Do I need gloves? What if there's an allergic reaction? Do I use cling wrap when I'm using the tonic? What do I do with pregnant clients? Is it a natural product, etc.? And then here on the right hand side, when you receive the tutorial, there are some links. If you want to listen more about the company philosophy, you can just click there. And the step-by-step video is also there. You can just go through the step-by-step video. If you're interested in the Medi hand manicure, there's also a step-by-step there. There's also a link where you can look at the before and after treatments. Then you can download from Apple, you can download our Pedi Pro app, and please be active on there. If you're on Google Play, there's also a link for it there. And then, as I said, on YouTube, we have so many videos on stretch marks, on new insights, testimonials, etc., for your clients. So you can have a look at these. And yes, the step-by-step video is on YouTube, and this is an active link. So all you have to do is just click on it. All right. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this session. I'm going to ask Lizette and Ilse just to unmute your computers so we can finish off this tutorial. Thank you very much.
It's absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much, Shantelle.
Thanks,
You're
Shantelle.
welcome. Thank you. Wonderful. Okay, you can still hear me, right?
Yes, yes. No, that's it's brilliant to every time listen to you. Every time we learn more and get more excited about the product.
Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you so much, Ilse. I hope you'll be sharing it with all your clients. I'll be logging off now, but we'll be back next month with another power session. Just a short one like this one, but another power session.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. Have a lovely